Hi everyone, my name is Mason Ransdell and I'm a senior at Henry Clay High School. Being involved in the EBCE program through Henry Clay has been a life-changing experience. I've had the opportunity of going to 4 different sites, even though my 4th got cut short due to the coronavirus pandemic. The first site I chose was at Cassidy Elementary School on Tays Creek Road. Here, I was a teacher's assistant along with one of my friends also in the EBCE program through Henry Clay, McLean Huffman. While at Cassidy, I had the opportunity of getting to participate in working as a teacher and seeing firsthand what it's like being on the other side of the classroom. My resource person's name was Miss Shinning. Miss Shinning is a 3rd grade teacher who is outstanding at her job. She's always very positive towards her kids, but is also stern when she needs to be, which is something I needed help learning how to do. She was constantly doing learning activities that were fun to keep the kids engaged instead of just giving them worksheets all the time, which I really enjoyed because I think it's a great learning tool. I enjoyed my time at Cassidy so much that it led me to my next site at Julius Marks Elementary School. At Julius Marks, my resource person was 2nd grade teacher Miss McDougall. This site was different because unlike at Cassidy, I had 2nd graders instead of 3rds, and I also had children with special needs. This experience was one that I never wanted to end. Miss McDougall explained to me the different things going on with each child, how to deal with certain things that they were going through, and what to expect moving forward. I became very close with each child, especially Jacob, who is a boy with autism. I helped Miss McDougall with however I could, which mainly involved me being with Jacob and other students like him. Miss McDougall, after a few weeks of observing me, told me that she thought that I should 100% do something with teaching our children. She taught me so many things about teaching, but the one thing that stood out the most was when she said, being hard on kids is the difficult thing for me to do at times because they are so young and don't always know what they are doing, but you are teaching them things that they are going to remember for the rest of their lives, and you are responsible for getting them to the next grade with the knowledge they need to succeed. That is something that really stuck with me because it showed me the true importance of teaching children so young and how much of an impact teachers make on our lives. My next site was with my mom, Deidre Ransdell, at Cumulus Radio down on Vine Street. She's the radio personality for 92.9 WLXX and a program director for Jack FM. My resource person was not my mom, but a man named Patrick Scott, who is very close friends of my mom. He allowed me to follow her around while still assisting him and whoever else when they needed some help. Working at the radio station really opened my eyes to the work each one of the radio personalities must put in for their show to work properly and for everything to sound good. I was given the opportunity to record some liners for Jack FM, and I was aired every hour on the hour doing giveaways and promos, which was awesome. I was able to trim sounds that were to be aired and filled space with recordings so that everything flowed properly. I really enjoyed this site because I was able to do things by myself and was trusted enough to not be observed when doing them. My final site that I went to was at Central Baptist Hospital on Nicholasville Road. I was only at Central Baptist for maybe 4 days, but it was still an interesting experience. While I was there, I went around and talked to all the patients and got them anything that they needed. When this epidemic started, there were 2 rooms that I couldn't go into because there were patients that were being ruled out for the coronavirus, which was kind of scary, but at the same time it gave me insight into the things that the doctors and nurses there were doing every day and how difficult their jobs were. The EBCE program really opened my mind to the different things that I could do and how many things I am interested in. I've decided to go to the University of Kentucky, and although I'm not for sure what I'm going to be studying, EBCE helped me to figure out that I either want to study early childhood education or go on the pre-med track. I want to thank Coach Brown and all the resource people that helped me make this decision.